Hey guys, and welcome to Ultimate Recon Gaming Updates number 40, week of March 12th, 2017. And I'm the only one here. There's a reason why. Because I'm the only one here. Haha. Yeah, so, I'm going to start this out right now. This is the only video this week. I said this was coming out this week, but I changed my mind on that. Because mainly I got really sick over the weekend. More sick than when I was when Preston just did updates a couple weeks ago. So that's a little bit different. Plus, I'm trying to hide the shirt as much as possible, but I think you're seeing bits and pieces of it. Plus, another thing is really weird is that I have a haircut. You see it? It's awesome. Oh, okay. I was like, someone just sent me a text. So I was like, what the heck? So anyways, boom. We have a shirt now. If you did not get the chance to get one, I'm planning on starting another campaign around May or June, so pay attention to that. Plus, also, there is a lot of important news today with what's going on with this channel. There's a whole bunch going on. Good news, bad news, neutral news, I guess, if that's the thing. I'm also going to be doing a Johnny's Vlogs, somewhat touching on what's going to go on with that channel. So stay tuned for that if you go watch Johnny's stuff as well. Plus, also, thank you. I've seen that we have 12 subscribers now, so thank you for whoever subscribed just recently. So make sure you comment, like, and subscribe anytime. It's always nice to see that people actually watch our stuff and that we get subscribers. It just feels so much better. Anyways, we're changing how updates works again. What a shocking surprise. We do that all the freaking time. Usually just format changes. We're actually really changing it this time a lot. One change is that we're not going to list games anymore. Honestly, because one, it's just a waste of time. Two, who really cares about those little crappy games? Three, people really only care about the really big games coming out, like for say Halo Wars 2 that just came out a couple weeks ago. And now bigger games and like Mass Effect that we'll be talking about next updates. Cough cough. you see what I mean, right? Like, who cares about a game like called Chicken Shotgun or something? And that's not really a game, but I mean, what if that was a game? Who really cares? Anyways, so man, this shirt smells. I really need to wash it. It came in, it reeks. It really does. Anyways, so but now we're going to talk about what the schedule of this week's going to look like. We used to play a game called Videos this week. We are not playing that game anymore. We're not also going to play a game, the game called whatever it was, Fakey. We're not playing that anymore. Speaking of games, we're going to go back to what year game. If you can guess the year Call of Duty, the year the game Call of Duty came out, I'll give you a few seconds to think about that as I keep talking about other stuff. Call of Duty 1, the original, for the first one. But anyways, as you're thinking about that, but we're going to talk about when videos come out and what the plan is for them coming out that week. It could always change throughout the week, but we try to set a flat out schedule, and we're actually going to give you that schedule now. And anything else we deem important to talk about during the schedule, or not schedule, but during this for this channel, which is typically what we usually talk about anyways. Anyways, so if you haven't guessed the year, if you guessed the year 2003, you are correct. It was October 29th, I think, of 2003, Call of Duty, the original one, came out. Okay, so some more important information, if my mouse would scroll, is that we are going to be canceling a few shows for a short, limited time. Also, a few rescheduling changes, as well as going to be happening. We are going to, for example, The Sims 4 was supposed to come out this week. It's not, like I said. Actually, it's going to be postponed to a return sometime in June or July, simply because of time management and time I have to worry about getting other stuff done for this semester in college, and plans that we're planning out for the rest of the next school year, since it is my senior year next year in college. So we're trying to figure out what we're going to be doing with this channel, what we're going to be doing with that. So we're just kind of pushing some things off to the side for now. Until then, I'm so sorry for the people that are expecting the release date of like part 2 of the Sims 4 Alphabet Challenge, but I mean, it's honestly just a couple months away, and it'll be pretty quick by the time it gets here. So, I mean, yeah. Anyways, besides that point, there's a reschedule with RPG Survival. The time zones for the time frame for that now could be once a month to 7 times a week. So depending on what I can record and what I can get up, it depends on what we get out. So if I can record freaking every day and get a video out every day, then okay. If I record and I get like 4 recordings, then I'll probably spread it out once a week. If I get like 8, I'll probably spread it out 2 a week. So it's just RPG Survival is going to be going kind of crazy. And then, of course, that's going to end around, Season 2 is going to end around the summer. At least my Season 2 will be out. I can't vouch for anybody else. But my Season 2, reason mine's Season 2 and not Season 1 is because it's Kid Callan's Season 2, so I decided to just call it Season 2 as well. But anyways, my Season 2 will be ending sometime over the summer and starting up Season 3 again, probably spring next year, maybe. We'll find out. I don't want to push too much with what I got going on. Anyways, on top of that, GTA 5 is planning to still come out every Friday, except for this Friday. But we're still going to try to plan that out for every Friday, as well as other things. I'm going to actually realize I didn't have to turn this light off up here yet. Let me do that real quick to get better lighting in this place. Yeah, see, the lighting's much better. A little bit darker, but better. Also, with how we got other things going, Division has 2 episodes left. It's not coming out this Wednesday, but we're going to try to get it out next Wednesday and the Wednesday after that. And then we'll be getting things on. We think we know what we're going to do next to replace that. But if you have any ideas, put them down in the comments and let us know. If you want us to play, if you also want to get us feedback, we have a form down below. You can click on the link. It leads you to Google Forms. You just fill out this little thing. You don't have to answer every question. There's some questions that we want you to answer, but it's just like, hey, we like this show, we like this show, we like this show, we really like these games that you play. And then like, hey, you should play this, or you should play with this YouTuber. It's just little stuff like that. And also, I kind of want to go back to this shirt again. When I look at it, right here, it turned out pretty well. When you see it on the camera, it actually turned out really, really well. I think it's because it's a digital through that. It's showing digitally through that. But in real life, the color is a little bit off. Just a little bit, but I think it's because it's a darker shirt. But it's still turned out really, really great. Anyways, back to what we were talking about. Sports Crazy, on the other hand, is still going to be normal on Tuesdays and Thursdays. NBA was supposed to come out this week, Tuesdays and Thursdays. But we're postponing that a week because of other circumstances. What's not mainly me being sick. And us haven't get a chance to record it. Plus, we're going to try to plan on recording those every as a whole section together. So we're going to probably try to spend the whole entire weekend recording the entire season. Also, as well, if you haven't seen the Draft Picks 2017, that covered up all 5 Sports Crazy that we're doing this year throughout March, May, every other month. So March, May, July, September, and November. So, and of course, those will probably roll over into the other months, and who knows how long each one will last. But yeah, those are there. So yeah, there's a plan for those. So if you haven't seen Draft Picks, you might want to go check that out. It is an hour and a half long, just to say. So if you're not really interested in just watching people talk and pick players, then all right. But if you want to see that and enjoy a little bit of comedy behind it, there's some comedy behind it. If you want to go join that, or if you want to kind of have like a podcast as your, like if you want to watch a video and you just stick in your pocket and just want to listen to like a podcast, you can. Kind of is like that. But anyways, another thing is, we're also going to be going really crazy with our recording schedule, because I'm planning on changing a couple things. Like I said, this is I'm finishing up my junior year in college. I'll be going on to my senior year, and there's some changes that I'm going to be having to make. Part of it is I'm going to have to push away YouTube for the rest of the school year, my senior year, which sounds crazy, but I will still technically be here. If that makes sense. So basically, what's going to happen is over the course of June, over the time of June, we're going to be recording a lot of episodes. We're going to be trying to record all the way, pre-record everything from July all the way to December. That's the plan. Record 6 months worth of videos. And so this way, the only thing we have to worry about is hitting that publish button, and voila, it's up there, and you guys still get it. And technically, I'm still there without really having to record anything. Problem is when we get to the next 4 months of next year. Now, when January comes, the ARG trailer 2018 and Fighting Moments 2017 will still be coming out. I will have to make those in January. But the first 4 months, we haven't quite figured out. We have a general idea of what we may do for those first 4 months, but we are not completely quite sure. But in March, the NBA Season 2 will be pre-recorded and already up there for you guys, because we're just going to play NBA 2K17 again, like we are with this one. We're just doing Season 2 of that, because I only buy those games every 4 or 5 years. So it's a little bit different. So that's how that was going to work. And we're just going to have to record that. And we don't have to worry about NHL because, one, we don't know if we're going to get NHL 18, or as well as we're not. It's not going to matter because it's going to be May by the time that comes out, and we'll be back to the normal schedule of recording. Also, I think that covers all the points there. As I said, also for some stupid reason, but yeah, it's kind of the plan. We'll see how it turns out. Hopefully, it turns out pretty well. Also, I just remember what I was going to say. Actually, I didn't. I just read it. The animation. It was supposed to come out last September, so it was supposed to come out September 2016, but we postponed it to September 2017. Well, actually, it was supposed to be September 2016. We postponed it to October 2016. Then we postponed it to September 2017. Guess what? It's getting postponed to September 2018, and that's because, one, we're haven't fully casted everything yet. We're working on it. We got a couple animation things we got to work with. It's going to take way longer to animate it than I actually thought it would, because that RPG survival animation number 1 that we put up, that took me 3 or 4 days to make. It was like 7 or 8 hours to make, but throughout the course of time of what I had time to make with it, took me 7 hours throughout the course of 3 days. So, I mean, do the math. If I sit there for 16 hours and eat food while I'm making the animation, it's going to take me like almost a year to make. So it's going to be, it's going to take some more time with it, plus everything else that's going on. Honestly, it probably will be more like October 2018 than anything else. Anyways, besides that point, there was no beta that I played. I didn't even look for betas. This video wasn't actually planning to come out this week. I was actually planning on no videos this week because of the sickness, but I decided, well, since there's a lot of stuff going on, I might as well just give you this. Matter of fact, we're 14 minutes in this video. I mean, that tells you how much information there is. We only had 4 videos come out last week, so there's no countdown this week, and there's going to be no countdown next week. But guess what? We're getting some real challenges in the Gamerscore leaderboard. There really is some challenges going on. In 7th place, we got Thebdog44 with a Gamerscore of 5,025. He finally hits 5,000. In 6th place, Ikerdude with a Gamerscore of 5,590. Almost screwed that one up. And 5th place, actually I did screw it up. And now Atomic Wave 21 with a Gamerscore 20,040. He finally hit 20,000. And guess what? He's so close to making it to 3rd place, because 3rd place is Blood Save Me. 20,065. They are 25 points away from each other. We may be seeing Atomic Wave passing Blood Save Me. So this is going to be interesting to see how that turns out. And then Fifth place would be taking over fourth. Third place, we have Sludge 45 USNC with a gamer score of 24,645. He went up 100 from last week or a couple weeks ago. And second place, we have Sergeant Curly 25 with a gamer score of 35,814. You're slacking, dude. And in first place with a gamer score of 49,682, who has not gone up at all since a couple weeks ago, and it's because I haven't been playing my Xbox. I think I've only played my Xbox like 8 times since the new year. 10 times max. 15 times I'll give you the furthest. I haven't really played this thing. Is me, by the way, Dragon 888. I think that was 5/8. Anyways, as always, if you have any questions or comments as I say it, put it down in the comments below. And make sure to comment, like, subscribe. Anyways, after almost breaking my desk, just know that you've been updated.